Hey guys, thanks for watching the episode. Thank you for Lewis and the team at Run That for having me. Thank you, Lewis, for asking some great questions about our town and our community. And share, subscribe, send to your friends. Make sure that everyone you know sees this, so we can get the information out on our local Dover politicians and what they're doing and what they're not doing. It's 100% vital that our community stays informed day to day, month to month, year after year, so that we hold our local politicians accountable, so that Dover cannot just be played for political purposes and be taken advantage of because our community is not informed. Make sure to subscribe, keep following, and share with your friends. Share, so that we can get the message out. And if you guys have any questions on anything happening in the community, in the state, on the federal level, I'm more than willing to talk to you, inform you, and just have a conversation about anything you may have questions on. Follow my Instagram, srodriguez185. I'll always be posting up anything about politics happening, current affairs, foreign affairs, anything, and just 100% stay informed. That's the best advice I can give to anybody. And follow Run That Podcast, subscribe. Make sure to watch every episode. You never may know what may be coming up. We have gerrymandering in our own town of Dover. If you ever looked at congressional maps, the town of Dover.
Where can one get a congressional map?
Anywhere, man. Google.
Really?
Just look up NJ11. Look up NJ11 and NJ7. And if you look at the map, you'll see that Dover, oh my God, it just looks so blatant and explicit. Like, Dover is in a congressional district with the town of, I can't even name it, bro. It's like some town in central Jersey.
What?
Wait. That doesn't matter.
What?
Jersey,
not even in Morris County.
No. Jersey should be in the congressional district where NJ11 is. What does NJ11 have? Parsippany, Morristown, East Hanover, Butler, like all the towns that we know. But no, they took out Dover and explicitly put that to NJ7. Because if Dover would have been part of NJ11, Dover is blue, obviously. That would have been just a bunch of blue votes for NJ11. Why has NJ11 been Republican for the past 24 years? Like, it just turned blue with Mikey Sherrill? Because they don't, like, if Dover were in the play, I'm sure NJ11 wouldn't have been Republican for the past 24 years.
You think so? Dover has value to put on the table like
they
that.
They have a lot of blue votes. So it's because the way that we voted in the past one with Mikey Sherrill getting elected the second time, Morris County voted for Rosemary Becky, which was the Republican candidate. Morris County, there was more votes for Rosemary than Mikey. Essex County voted a lot more for Mikey than Rosemary. And that's why Mikey won. But if Dover would have been part of that equation, then it would have made a dent. At least it's not going to take over Morris County, but it would have made a nice dent.
Yeah.
In you know what I mean? So Dover's been gerrymandered, bro. And it sucks because our local leaders don't say anything about it.
Our local leaders
sucks.
Yeah.
They're puppets to the Democratic Morris County. Yes, I did say that. They are puppets to the Morris County Democratic Party.
Yeah.
The last one that just got elected, the Colombian guy that we had problems with.
He dipped, right? The town administrator. He quit.
Wait, the new one?
The Colombian one.
The Colombian one. Yeah.
Who worked alongside with
James.
Yeah.
No, he dipped for a better
position.
A better position in some other town.
Got it.
Which is like,
it's sad, man.
It's sad because
he was good.
That's what I'm saying. If you really did love your town, $signs at another town isn't gonna make it worth it because you wake up every day serving the people that you wanna serve.
Exactly.
Like, why I'm not gonna go to Montville and all of a sudden want to serve the people of Montville.
Give me a breakdown of what happened that day, where you just rallied everybody.
Yeah, and that day
into this virtual town hall meeting for Dover.
Listen, the biggest problem with that was because Mr. Bennett it was a political payback. The guy was unemployed. His friend is a current state senator, Mr. Cody, State Senator Cody. They were both in the state legislature in the early 2000s, top of the New Jersey state legislature. They were both buddies and up there. So now that Mr. Bennett doesn't have a job, Mr. Cody sees that, they're looking for a town administrator in the town of Dover. Well, let me give my buddy a little. So he gave the name to Mayor Blackman.
Blackman, yeah.
He gave the name to Mayor Blackman. Hey, you need a town administrator. My friend Cody, he's a great town administrator.
Yeah.
she takes it because Cody's a Democrat.
Without even doing her due diligence.
Because Cody is a Democrat. Like, so, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So it was a political, like, you know, like, you're not really looking out for the best interest of, what does this guy have to do with anything about Dover, bro? He doesn't speak Spanish. He doesn't even know, guarantee you probably didn't even know that Dover's 70% Hispanic.
Yo, I made my
notes.
notes.
He doesn't care.
Remember the very first episode of Run That Podcast with Dre? We talked about the problems that she had with the town because she had involved herself in some incident with Merv Blackman and James. She went viral for the things she did. Yeah, yo, she crazy. But she told a story, and then when I did the research on this guy Bennett, I was like, oh damn, this guy's really actually been known that he's a crook.
He sucks, yeah.
Yeah, yo, like he was basically exiled to get out of here.
Literally.
And now he's trying to make a comeback.
Literally.
So I didn't follow up after that. So they gave him an intern position.
Yeah.
Did he stay in that position or did they take him off?
No, I think he's still currently on because it was until summer that, you know, and they're going to find someone new to permanently replace, but it's all BS.
And if they don't, then he gets it.
He just stays, yeah.
And they're overpaying him too.
Yeah. Another thing that, you know, that I learned from that was shout out Noreen Staples. She was one of the Dover community activists that helped me out, and she basically told me, she's like, yeah, like Dover has had like 19 lawyers on its payroll. Parsippany has like 5. You know how much bigger Parsippany is?
Yeah, you know that. Tell me.
Do you think we need 19 lawyers?
Parsippany, Troy Hills? No, we don't.
No, we don't need 19 lawyers. They're sitting on our payroll, taking up our money that could be used for other things.
That's
19. It's disgusting because it's local politics is prime for corruption because no one pays attention to local politics. No one. Like, how much we don't know about this? And that's the problem because they could get away with this. They could put 19 of their lawyer friends on the payroll. Do we know if they even do a good job? No, we don't know. But they're getting paid.
Do you think this has to do with the fact that Dover is a minority?
Yes, that's
town?
The biggest thing is that they take advantage. You think this is happening in Randolph?
No, definitely not.
You think this is happening in Roxbury?
Oh, hell no.
Hell no. And that's the problem with having uninformed voters. Because I guarantee you the people of Roxbury and Randolph, they're informed voters.
Oh, of course.
Our people are not.
Then they're not. I feel like our people...
That's the biggest problem.
This is something... like go to one of their major restaurants in Dover, the ones that bring in a lot of clientele. I'm not gonna say names, but I know of one, and he tells me that usually around election time, these politicians come up to him, and what do? They buy a big meal, and they ask to be requested as a photo op. His wife stopped saying no to that shit. They took a picture with Christy when Christy went to Dover. And then after that, she felt weird about that. And she goes, you know what? I don't like that. I don't like the photo ops.
Yeah,
like, I do it because it's respectful, because they're patrons of the restaurant. They're buying a good
but low key, she didn't know what she was really doing. Yeah.
And it's like you put the face of this man who is respected by the community because not only does he serve good, delicious food, but he also is known to help around the community when it's needed help. And then you see him take a picture with one of these politicians that are up for running in the election or re-elected, getting himself re-elected. And it's like, you know, they tell him every time they come with the little signs like, yo, can you like put this on your thing? Yeah. Because if they see that this guy is for this person, they don't know shit, but they know him. So they're like, oh, if he trusts him, fuck it, let's go in.
He's a power broker. So that's how you do it. You go to the power brokers.
That's sad, man. Because you just don't inform the person. Like,
they
need a freaking... I could see a very good leader go put their freaking... make their own pedestal. Put it in Crescent Field. Not on Crescent Field, but on the parking lot. Or if not, the lot that's right in front of it. Where they used to do the little... What did they used to do over there? Like the Mexican festival, whatever stupid shit that they used to have in Dover?
Like the flea market?
Yeah, the flea market was... the flea market, man.
We should bring that back.
Wow.
We should have a Sunday where they close down Blackwell and just have flea markets, bro.
That was dope, man. Because that's the way it was.
Bro, that's small business. That's local shops.
It was dope.
You're spurring the Dover economy.
They took that. Did they take it away because of restrictions, or they just they weren't making money on it?
I don't know, but I would bring it back.
That was dope, man. Mad people would go there.
Yeah.
Like, that for me was cool, but sidetrack. Anyway, get a good leader, go on the pedestal and start talking. I feel like people will start in crowds, start going. Just pulling up right there.
Yeah.
Because these Hispanics, like Latinos, even well, we have Dover has black. They have a big Latino base, and Derry is white. But like it's a good mixture of people that aren't. I don't feel like they would be too far off with agreeing with whatever positive, good legislation would be brought up by that leader.
Yeah.
But we don't have that.
Yeah, I think another big problem is that everyone sees Republicans and Democrats, and especially in Dover, this last election, if you voted in the Dover, I saw the ballot, bro, and for like Ward 4, it was the guy Edward Carrera. He was the only one on the ballot. So I couldn't even vote for a Republican. I couldn't even vote for an independent. He was literally the only candidate.
By default then.
So that's what I mean is Edward Carrera does not need to go to Crescent Field and talk to the people of Dover to get elected. Yeah. He needs to go to the Morris County Democratic Committee, tell them that I want to run for Dover Wardman number 4. They take a vote. Okay, are we going to put him up or are we going to put someone else up? They put the vote up. Yeah, we'll put Edward Carrera up. So Edward Carrera is now on the ballot, and boom, that's how you win an election in Dover. Like,
would you ever consider?
Yeah,
in the future for Dover?
Absolutely.
Really?
So I don't know if I'd go for Dover. I do more like committeemen, which is Morris County, like Freeman commissioners. They have more say over, the budget, how much money gets allocated to Dover, how much, that's another way to really influence like Dover. And at the end of the day, I just want to see Dover come up as like an informed community, somewhere where we can't be effed with, like, and have like these political paybacks used on our town. Because I guarantee you, the mayor of Randolph, the mayor of Roxbury would have said, "Hell no, I'm gonna bring up my own recommendation. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about my town." But Mayor Blackburn, she's supposed to be the gatekeeper of our town, the one that looks out for us, the one that we put in charge.
She really fucked up with.
But she's just a puppet.
With the Rona situation,
she's a puppet.
She didn't know how to handle the pandemic in Dover.
I also read something that, when elections came and we had the mail-in ballots, Morris County, as a county, had to give, like, the mail-in boxes to towns. And Dover was left out.
Why did she fight with that? What the hell?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, why are you not in those meetings saying we need a mailbox for Dover? So it wasn't like a month later until, like, activists came up and were like, yo, like, where's our mailbox? Like, why did all these other towns get it? And then a mailbox came in. Yeah, but, during election time, one day is critical. We need every single day.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
that's what I mean.
Didn't some of her henchmen try to, like, not make you not try to talk to her anymore? Like, they were trying to, like, whisper behind her back or whatever to be like, yo, it's time to dip out. It just shows you demonstration of a puppet.
She really could have put her foot down, say, no, sorry guys, we're gonna go with Mr. Bennett. But no, she didn't put her foot down for nothing. She's just getting feeded everything, and then she would say,